So much blood.
Prepare for battle.
You've been voided. I can't bear to look.
I always have confidence in Elsie. I think this hero is pretty underrated, and she's got a lot going for her this game. But I want to comment on the fact that this panel is so fickle. I mean, you guys have absolutely zero loyalty. Like last game, you were like, VP, it's easy. Yeah, Liquid, they're not gonna do anything. This game around, Liquid win one game, and you guys are like, woo, yeah, let's go. Liquid fanboys, rip off the shirts, got the Liquid team shirts on underneath. Like, what is this, Thievin? Prove me wrong, Thievin. Who are you going for this game?
"30 seconds to battle.
I feed you to my fiends.
Normally.
The battle begins.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I mean, this Warlock's job is extremely easy in this game, and it's such an insane hero as well. Like, you just heal the Spectre, and then you go make stacks. You heal the Spectre, you make stacks. Like, you want to leave the Spectre alone as much as possible, and Insania will go and pull and make stacks whilst that's happening, which is exactly what he wants to be doing this game, and what he really excels at as a player as well. So, you know, we're going to see some big fat jungle creeps coming out for the Spectre, or probably even Quake first take. Actually, they love taking their jungle stacks on Quake for a level 7 and getting those neutral items up for everyone as well. This was one of the things they really utilized before anybody else really was doing it. Meanwhile, Bo3 taking some pretty heavy harassment down in the bottom lane on this Legion. Yummy. Dissecting the creep wave, very impressive. Bo3, oh no, he's going down. That's going to be a first blood. Down goes Bo3 in the bottom lane. Not enough health to heal through the Faceless Void and the Crystal Maiden. I mean, it's just a combination of the slows and these bashes that's going to put Legion Commander into an early grave here in game number 2. Yeah, this Void's going to be a very happy chappy, and when Void is happy, Liquid will not be. They don't have a ton of answers to the Chronosphere, but they do have that Chaotic Offering, which can be quite nice to just drop into a Chronosphere, keep people alive often. It's a pretty nice spell this game, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Ilias is going to get dropped down to the bottom lane now as they get some revenge on the side of Team Liquid, and Athletic going to be forced back as well with that Time Walk, but a nice rotation in from Tiger to join up in his Legion and finding a bit of aggression in this lane. Yeah. This bottom. Yeah, Bo3 getting low again here as he limps himself away, but yeah, just the harassment from Ilias with the Crystal Nova, and then Athletic just starts wailing away on the Legion. I mean, they really are just trading here. He's gone. He's out of there, but not before Insania, though. And actually, if I come through, Mickey realizing, yeah, I'm a Spectre. I don't have any more damage than this. I've got a dagger available in 1 second. Nah, I'm out of here. Oh, man. He baited just about everybody there. Nice Fairy Fire usage. Yeah. Bottom, down goes the Legion once again. Epileptic Kid just getting absolutely dominating in this bottom lane right now. I mean, the moment Tiger leaves, like the moment they see anybody mid, they just know this Legion is pretty much a free kill. Yep, and even the Crystal Maiden is really good against the Legion Commander as well, because, you know, she casts down the Crystal Nova, Bo3 goes, oh, I can just purge it with the Pressy attack, and then Ilias will just cast her other Sable, so there's no way out of it for Bo3. It's a really rough lane.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god.
Illusion? Stupendous!
Sneaking around, they're now seen jumping on the CM on the backlines, going in with that electric vortex, throwing down the damage, and Ilias is going to lose life. There goes the CM, very quickly melted away by Quakefer and Bo3. Meanwhile,
I've been wanting this.
Very nice, very nice. I'm wondering if Quakefer maybe wants to go and take the stacks yet. Yep. Yep. No, Liquid, as Bo3 goes down at bottom, by the way, does get killed off the Legion Commander, but normally when Liquid do this, they tend to wait. Oh, there's heroes coming in, though. They are not letting this happen for free. It's Quakefer turning around, Insania coming in from behind, though, but GPK is joining in the party. Insania just going to cast down with the Fatal Bonds. Tiger going to roll in as well, but they're trying to take the creeps. They will be able to grab a couple with the Blood Right and with the odd spells from the Void Spirit, but they're looking for a kill instead. DM's going to be the new target. Quakefer jumps forward onto him. Tiger going to come in front as well. Throwing down a couple of rocks here, but DM taking so much damage. Quakefer has to back away, though, as he has taken a little bit too much. In they go, looking for GPK, changing their targets. They can't decide who to go on. Dagger kind of come down, finish off the end. Meanwhile, GPK, he's getting run down in the tower, but Mickey gets a double kill all by himself on the top side of this fight. The fact that GPK survives is actually not important, because the whole of Liquid are tasting it. Meanwhile, Mickey gets the solo double kills, getting himself a truck ton of XP in the process. Very, very nice for Mickey there. So good.
It's under attack.
Oh.
Dire are scanning.
Very interesting game so far. I mean, the stack did get a little bit split up there for the Storm. He was really looking to try and take like the whole thing, but the Void came in, the Blood Right came in. Oh yeah, that's the Dead Spectre. I'll just be able to surround him, slowly chip away at the ghosty lady. To be killed off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Before your gods of bludgeon, let's see them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Haste Rune on Quakefer. They do see him under this Radiant Observer, though, so know he's coming top with a Haste Rune, and VIRTUS Pro will react accordingly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
roll in, lands on the GPK. GPK could be in some trouble as they chain up the tables really nicely, but it's not going to be enough to bring down GPK as he does get off that assimilate, and now the Astral Step down to the low ground, so he's going to be fine. The rotation from the Koikva was not that impressive.
Thank you. I shall reconsider your word.
Nikkei in some trouble up in the top lane as GPK gets on top of him. Another Rupture and another Dead Spectre. They're doing a really questionable job at keeping their cause alive on Team Liquid here. Is there any reason for this? Jumping in onto his Void Spirit. His box is coming through. He does manage to get up that duel onto the Void Spirit. Can they take him down in time though? He's doing a decent amount of damage back, but will eventually fall. With the ultimate from Ilias coming down, it was pretty scary, and Koikva needs to get himself away. Does he have the team around and save him? With that urn upon him, he might actually fall here regardless. No, so close. Oh, there we go. Bo3 comes through, drops a pressy attack. Insania, meanwhile, just gives his body to the enemy team as a distraction. Couldn't really get away there anyway, so that's going to be the Warlock going down. But yeah, once again, Liquid surviving with a sliver of HP on their Storm Spirit. Very, very close there.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
It really doesn't, but they're trying to kind of use these stacks to get themselves into the game. You know, that's what they always do when they play the Storm. They'll make him a ton of stacks in the jungle and try and get him to use that advantage. They jump forward here onto the Crystal Maiden, but there is save in the neighborhood as well, and that Rupture onto Tiger along with the roll doing so much damage. Tiger, he's just going to fall here. Meanwhile, Koikva and Daniel back themselves away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, Bo3 gets jumped upon here, pops down that Dispel onto himself to try and run himself out of the Blood Right. Will just about be able to do so. Ilias manages to get off the Frostbite, but it's a little bit too deep, and VIRTUS Pro will back themselves away as Insania throws down that upheaval onto the floor. Just a bit of slowing carpet. Lovely new decor for the mid lane. They still want to go for this though. What's going to come down all the Supernova as all hell breaks loose in the middle lane. They will lose Bo3. Throw the back, but GPK dead as well, but a fantastic Chrono Spear from Epileptic Kid's going to bring down Nikkei and Koikva, and down goes Insania as well. They're all out of here. Everybody is dead for the side of Liquid, and that tower will fall. Wow, that was just instantaneous from VIRTUS Pro.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Spicy.
It fills me with happiness.
Very sad for Team Liquid. Very, very sad indeed. Yeah, just want to point out they did 1,600 damage on the Crystal Maiden. They did 1,200 damage, produced by the Crystal Maiden, produced by the Phoenix. 1,500 damage dealt by the Bloodseeker, and 1,300 damage dealt by the Void, and then 0 damage dealt by the Void Spirit. So very much a team effort from VIRTUS Pro, as everybody near enough doing a huge amount of damage, but all similar amounts, just proving how every single spell was utilized perfectly in that team fight from them. Really fantastic execution.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower is is under attack.
Stays down here at bottom, gambling on the fact that there's no one around with sight. He's actually just going to drop the supernova to try and get himself in safety here. We'll land the stun onto Tiger, and now, well, they've got the Blood Right coming through as well, along with the Root, and that is going to be a dead Tiger. Meanwhile, Kuiper going for the TP wave, but he's just picked up the Aces, gets on top of the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit tries to get the zip out, will be able to do exactly that, but he's coming. DM, he's coming, he wants it, he gets him. And he's going to get away as well. It's a ridiculous thing. He even sees Mickey here. Does he have another 8 says? No, not for 2 seconds. That was scary. No.
So much blood.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Out in the middle lane. That's going to catch out the Legion Commander as she just gets completely jumped upon by GPK and DM. Man, they are just killing everything right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like... Just to point out here, by the way, Mickey is just about to finish Power Treads. That means Power Treads and Blade Mail is all he's been able to amass in 15 minutes, which is not good at all for Mickey. He's just had no space in this game. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Faces Void is rocking up with Power Treads, Mask of Madness, and Yasha. I mean, this guy's a rock star.
Time is money.
To restore the void within.
Exactly right.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, back in a sticky situation here for Liquid as the scan will see Kuiper. I think they're guessing on the side of VIRTUS Pro that they're trying to make a play in towards the middle lane, wrap around like this, but that's not the case. Liquid are elsewhere. Yeah.
So much.
He's right under Observe. He's literally chilling under Observe. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Bye, Storm. Bye-bye. See you later, buddy. He's popping that Blade Mail. Not going to do a lot of good, though, as Boxy goes down once more. That's another death for the Legion Commander. It is indeed, yeah. I mean, they haven't even used any of their ultimates for this one either. Rupture is the only one. That's got, like, what, 60-second cooldown? Very, very short. 70.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Rolling from Tiger here, moving on to that let's get there, trying to connect with the duel, but unfortunately not able to do so as the Yule comes in from GPK, saves from the duel, now they can turn it around once again, dropping the ultimates. It is beautiful from VIRTUS Pro as they will drop down Boxy, looking ahead for more. Sadia tries to turn it around with a chaotic offering. It's not going to do anything. It's a drop in the ocean as VIRTUS Pro take down 4 more heroes. Once again, every single ultimate used with perfection. That was brutal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As foretold.
It's very curious.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, they want to go, and they want to keep on going. That's their game plan. Cloak for hiding in the trees down the bottom. We'll be safe. What's the turnaround potential for Liquid look like?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll see what they can do. How hard can they turn this game around, Team Liquid? Because the pressure is really on them right now. VIRTUS Pro just being assassins across the map. Roshan is up if VIRTUS Pro want to go and take that at any given point. Not sure Liquid will be there to stop that from happening. It's going to be a smoke down the river from VIRTUS Pro. 4 heroes involved, 1 at top, GPK just being that 1 extra hero staying on map. Legion Command could be in some trouble here. Oh, the Atos connects, and that seals his fate. The Storm Spirit gets dropped in deep. Once again, they get themselves a pretty big pick-off. It was a long smoke, a long movement from VIRTUS Pro as they went all the way down the river, all the way back around into the jungle to finally find that kill. But if it works, it works. They're not interested, they just want to buy some more time. They recognize how far behind they are. Spectre at least needs a Manta if she wants to do anything in this next fight.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
So they'll give up the
Dire's
Aegis.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah. Yeah, normal teams, I give them like a 5% chance of coming back from this situation as they jump forward onto the Spectre. Oh dear, Mickey, he's caught out a little bit here. Killing off instead of trying to come down to save him, but that's not going to do anything. And now Leopard's Kid on top of Insania. Insania is going to be following his carry to the grave. Koifer is in here though, and they're actually TPing in on Tiger as well. I don't know what they're trying to do here, but there is an attempt. They go for the duel in the backline to buy back of the Horn coming back into the fight here. They want to try and make this happen. What can they find as the Super Gopher comes down? Or not quite yet. The Chrono dropped on top of the Spectre. Spectre just buying into this one. She needs to be able to stay alive, and Bo3's going to throw down the pressing attack to keep Mickey in the fight, but unfortunately he's now getting run down by DM. This pesky little Bloodseeker will not leave Mickey alone, but meanwhile the back lines, Athletic Kid fighting into the Air Spirit. They're going to be able to bring down him quite easily, and now Bo3 needs to run, but unfortunately there is that pesky Atos coming down along with the Blood Rite. That's going to bring down the Legion Commander as Epileptic Kid gets himself a double kill. Aegis was popped. A big cost from Liquid to try and make that fight happen, and in the end it wasn't quite enough to turn the fight in their favor, but an admirable attempt.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Insania, good night. Yeah. Tiger does roll himself through this one. Lands the silence out onto the Void Spirit, but VIRTUS Pro arriving, and there's that Supernova coming on down, but the duel down onto GPK, doing a decent amount of damage. Maybe they can bring him down, but the Void comes in to try and help him out. He's going to keep him alive. GPK gets a Yules off, will survive as Bo3 and Mickey will not. Ilya deals with Mickey at the backline to jump in from Epileptic Kid, but it's Torture who jumps in, kills off GPK, but will inevitably be going down himself afterwards. Gives his life for the kill onto GPK. Probably not really worth it here as Liquid, once again, they lose 4 heroes. They only get 1 kill in response, and it feels like every kill they're getting, Liquid, is just costing them so much to get anything out of these fights.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he is a beast.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
God, he Manta. That's the thing. That they are just too far out. Like, if they want to win this game, then Liquid need to just keep on. I mean, they're doing what they need to. I feel like to kind of win the game, if you know what I mean. By even though they're not winning fights, they're drawing out the fights. You know, they're getting 1 or 2 kills, just meaning that VIRTUS Pro, we can't quite go high ground yet. Oh, we can't quite go high ground yet. And that's a kind of constant thing where it feels like you could never go high ground against Team Liquid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack while scanning.
For the twin.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tiger, meanwhile, caught out by GPK with this fresh new Aghanim Scepter, hot from the factory, but Tiger makes the roll away happen, and GPK doesn't quite have the chase for him, and that's going to mean the Spirit gets himself out. A bit of Spirit on Spirit action. The Spirit does survive. Oh, and they're going to find it. They jump across looking for the Storm, but instead, well, they find both of them. Who do they try to go for? It is going to be the Storm Spirit. It's going to be the first target. He's going to lose life pretty quickly. Mickey goes for the TP. Not going to happen. In comes a Frostbite. Down goes Mickey as Epileptic Kill murders both the enemy cores in a brutal act of aggression as DM throws down the Rupture onto Tiger in the middle lane. He has himself no TP. Going to have to roll himself away, taking a ton of damage in the process. People going to try and hold back DM. DM going to get kicked back as well. Now the Rupture runs out. Tiger can run himself away. Atos does connect. DM's coming through. Really wants to finish the job here, but won't be able to do so. Oh, that said, he's on the high ground right now. This man cares about nothing.
Normally.
No. Someone gave way in Aquila.
Like stealing
No, you're good. You're good. Oh, you had me looking at items. Meanwhile, Bo3's having some fun. Unfortunately, the fun will now end as GPK is going to put Bo3's fun to an end, trying to keep himself alive with a pressing attack, but that's not going to happen. Down goes the Legion. But hey, that's some damage, right? 7 minutes into this game, a 20k gold advantage for VIRTUS Pro. Finally, it's looking like they might have everything they need to go high ground. Once again, you know, like this Legion's death, just to jump in, get a wild kill. I mean, that's fine. Like, I doesn't really care about dying afterwards. Again, just, oh, well, we're missing our CM. We don't really want to go high ground yet. And, oh, by the way, Aegis has run out as well, so better wait for that one as well. You know, it's constant waiting. It's constant harrying of Liquid as they save DM here. Interesting. Tiger gonna get ruptured. Athletic comes through as well. He's got himself a Chronosphere, but he has indeed been silenced by the Earth Spirit. Looks like the Earth Spirit is gonna die, and Liquid will retreat to their high ground. Alrighty, well, Mickey Okay, seeing alive for the time being, but the Chronosphere comes down, catches both the Warlock and the Spectre out. Supernova's going to come crashing down, and Mickey is going to get melted to it. 50 seconds on the sidelines. Yeah, this is looking pretty natural for the side of VIRTUS Pro as they now look onto that high ground. There is the fortification used out from Liquid, but they are starting to run dry. They have dug real deep to make the defenses happen in this game, but it's looking like finally VIRTUS Pro are going to be able to get up that high ground and start taking down some barracks as Bo3 backs himself away. We'll be okay.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
The old wraparound jump in, duel out on GPK. Can they bring him down in time? Sunray's going to try and help out, but gets suns up and cancelled through as GPK will die. Kato Thorfinn comes down as well. Bo3 loses life from this. Title Bob doing a decent amount of work as Ilias will fall as well. Meanwhile, on the front lines, though, Tiger's going to get cut up by the Void Spirit, who then moves across onto Insania. Insania, though, does have the Shadow Amulet to keep himself alive, and will be able to do exactly that. So Liquid, they get something. They get GPK. They also got a buyback out of GPK as well, so actually quite a profitable engagement for them, but unfortunately they have lost their barracks, so definitely not feeling good from the Liquid crew right now.
Dire are scanning.
Normally.
Like duel, indeed, yes. Astute observation serves. We should have GPK surviving the next show. I mean, he's been the target, he's been the big boy, and he has been struggling in these fights due to Bo3's obsession with him. Commander just...
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, it can be very, very painful for the Void Spirit in that situation, so good ideas should keep him alive in the next engagements. Meanwhile, Roshan is back up. Athletic Kid already getting started on the big boy, trying to take him down, getting that cheese and that Aegis into the hands of his team. Liquid, there is no response. They don't have their chaotic offering. It is not time for them to go. They will accept that this Roshan is going the way of VIRTUS Pro.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
No.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Just keep getting duels, it's fine. Storm on the run, I mean... Yeah. Oh, Chrono comes down, he lands it, no hesitation from Epileptic Kid, he gets himself the solo kill, down goes the Storm. Oh my goodness, that was... I thought he was roping them along there perfectly, but yeah, no, in comes the Void from the sidelines under the cover of smoke. No one's ready for that. Oh no, and now Mickey as well. Not sweet little baby Mickey. He's getting absolutely torn apart here in the middle lane, trying to run himself away, but with that rupture on top of him, there's nothing he can do. Nice man to dodge on the Supernova. It's not going to be enough to keep him alive, though. Does have a buyback to try and get back into this one. He pops the horn down as well. Trying to make something out of this fight as they look forward, trying to get the duel up onto the Void Spirit here. Is it going to be enough to bring down the Void? GPK might go down. No, gets something into the lake just in time. Pops to the other side of the fight. Quick, but in some trouble. Chaotic offering does get dropped. Is that enough to finish off the Void Spirit? Maybe, maybe not, but Mickey's dead for a second time, so it doesn't even matter. They've lost their carry 2 times in a row. Liquid, they are bleeding out right now. They are hemorrhaging as Epileptic Kid brings down Koik, but turns attention to Bo3 as well. Using that time war to keep himself alive, wants himself the rampage, and he will get it. Epileptic Kid, he takes down everybody as a GG's get called. Game number 2 comes swinging back in the other direction as VIRTUS Pro crush the life out of Team Liquid. Well, Liquid, you know, they crushed game number 1. VIRTUS Pro, they crushed game number 2. Who